Welcome to What's the Deal with Sam? Starring Sam Lilly. Join Sam as he discusses a wide variety of topics.
Bad
Now
Thank
let's
you.
start the show.
Thank you. What's the deal with memes? They're like actual jokes with the ground. I don't really get memes. I really don't. I don't know where the name came from. I don't know what constitutes as a meme and what doesn't exactly either, even. I just don't really understand them. I don't know why people are so into memes. I mean, it's like they took the idea of having a genre of joke, a structure of joke, and they've taken it to the extreme. And it's almost to the point where they're just repeating nearly the same thing every time. You know, like knock-knock jokes all have the knock-knock structure, but they take it a lot of different places, do a lot of different things with it. And the thing is, memes, I guess they're a little more broad in a sense, but they also seem very limited. It seems like every meme I see is usually in the form of a picture, or maybe sometimes a GIF or something, and then it's either using the same picture or GIF or whatever with different text, or it's using the same text, the same quotes for this, with different pictures. And it feels weird that they have to have something so strictly stay the same and then change just the other thing, and that's different. And it's like, how many goddamn pictures do you need of one does not simply? How many goddamn pictures, do you need of this shit? And at what point is it just beating a dead horse? It seems like it happens almost fucking immediately with any meme, and like, I don't know if it extends to just saying things either. Does it extend to that? I've actually asked some people too what they thought of, because look, if you're asking me, with the ground is that whole joke, that is not a meme to me. That doesn't mean that necessarily isn't a meme. Is it based on popularity, repetition? I don't know. I understand how it could be similar to it, but I don't feel like it's a meme. And if I understood what a meme was more, it's more of a concrete definition of what is a meme, maybe it would fall into that. And I'll feel like horrible garbage because I don't want to be part of a meme culture. It's just a joke. It's like more like, to me, I find it more of almost like a catchphrase. Not really a meme. I'm not really looking at it like that. But again, what is the distinction? What is the difference? I would love to understand that, especially for the purposes of comedy. And I don't want to, I don't want to be a hypocrite about it. But I feel like what I'm doing is different than that. And what do you guys think? I don't fucking know. What do you think? I don't know. And I don't know. I don't understand. I don't understand memes, man. Yeah, they're just weird. I feel like I may have mentioned these in an episode. If I did an episode on memes, I don't think I labeled it as memes. Or if I did and I don't remember, sorry. I very rarely repeated an episode. I think I've talked about similar things before. The only one I remember specifically, because I was looking through old episodes and shit, I remember I did bowling twice. Because, like, some of them I revisit them, I do that on purpose, but this was like, I did one on bowling. Just actually forgot that I did one on bowling before and did another one on bowling. Could have easily checked, I suppose. And I maybe could have checked for this one, but I didn't. So, sorry if I repeated it. Sometimes I just have things numbered. Also, I don't put the name of what the episode's about because I don't know how to, or that would ruin it. And so you end up with repeats of that sometimes. But, we try our best. 400 some episodes, you're bound to say a thing maybe twice at that point. If not a lot of times if you're me, and very limited in what you're capable of thinking about and saying. My vocabulary has not really gotten much better, though I have noticed, as long as we're on the topic of talking about old videos, you guys brought it up, I use the word retarded a lot more, apparently. I just say that something is retarded. And it's funny to listen back to that, and I worked that out of my vocabulary, I guess, because people, were getting offended by that and such, and I guess I understood why people were getting mad about it. Not that the term doesn't have its place, and we shouldn't be, like, ridiculous about never using it or whatever, and whatever the fuck, but I just wasn't real comfortable using it anymore, I guess. I just naturally worked out of my vocabulary. So to go back and hear that, it was like very jarring. To be like, wow, that's something I wouldn't say. I wouldn't say retarded in an episode today. That would just be a disaster. So that was an interesting tidbit I threw in there because I didn't have enough things to say about memes. I mean, old me probably would have said memes are retarded, but that would have just, it feels weird, doesn't it? Like, have you ever gone back and, like, has thought of something like that, too, or, like, heard, like, an old, like, recording or something of yourself, or watched an old video or something, and you do say some weird thing that, like, kind of makes you, I don't necessarily makes you cringe, per se, but you're just like, oh, I can't believe I used to say that. I think anybody who grew up in the 90s probably remembers calling stuff gay all the time, and like, as if it was stupid. Like the episode of The Office when he's like, when I was growing up, gay meant lame. But, like, you kind of use it like that, and now you use it, it just seems weird. I don't know if that's an age thing or a time thing. But yeah, well, God, what was that they called it? Oh, that's what it was. I was trying to think of a reference. For an example, I heard someone talking to me and they were like, I think they were younger, like, just on Steam or something, and they mentioned some game. Yeah, it didn't get an update on the gay station, referring to PlayStation, which was, it was funny to me how much they thought that was like that's a great insult to the PlayStation. Call it the gay station. Like, it wasn't like someone making a joke of how ridiculous it is to call it that. It was someone, like, legitimately, genuinely, just like, no, that's me making fun of it. The gay station. Wow. Okay, it's ridiculous. And our, is that's another one. What about hate speech? Is that count as memes? Or does there have to be an element that's supposed to be, like, funny every time? Like, because people telling me to kill myself, that'd be a good meme I've seen on my videos in the comments, and telling me that I'm fat. I mean, that's just a fact. I don't know if those would cross over into it either. I think people have probably said I'm gay. I don't know. I'm not. But apparently saying that was a thing that was supposed to offend me. Or something. Like, one comment was like, male ASMR is gay as fuck and it needs to stop. It's like, I can't, I don't work for YouTube. Like, I don't, like, work in the offices to go in and start taking down every male ASMR video. Even in this ridiculous scenario you're posing, I can't, I mean, I don't have the power to do that. So, sorry. Like, that was another funny, as long as we're reminiscing, to fill time on the meme episode here, while you're thinking about what is and is not a meme. You guys asked, I didn't. This is on you, for this extended episode. Basically, like, there was a comment that someone left, and I think it's probably still up there. Let's say deleted it on one of the videos, and, like, they left a comment like, "You have inspired me to kill myself." And I think I just responded with something like, "Don't let anyone stand in the way of your dreams." And, because I interact with comments like an asshole, and I tell everybody to comment, and then I'm like a dick to them in the comments. I try not to be, but I also stretch to be funny, and sometimes being a dick is funny, and so sometimes you gotta throw that. You gotta throw those dice. You gotta gamble on that shit. And sometimes you're like, that's cool, that's funny, haha. And other times you're like, What the fuck, man? Disliked, unsubscribed, and I hope you kill yourself. They don't take it well, as that might indicate. So it's a risk that I'm willing to take for the sake of comedy, and even if it's at the expense of friendships. I have very few of those anymore. What's the deal with memes? They're like weems with the ground. You guys know what I'm talking about.
What's the deal with Sam? What's the deal with Sam? What's the deal with Sam? What's the deal